Going on, ladies and gentlemen? You know who it is. It's your boy Kiani, back here with another Sports Smack NBA Playoff Edition, and we're gonna talk about the Spurs and the Warriors last night, and the Cavs and the Celtics tonight's game. All right, let's do it.
Paul chips it out. Curry, great look for three.
All right, first let's get into last night's game with the Warriors and the Spurs. It was a phenomenal game by the Warriors. Just, man, I didn't finish it. I didn't finish the game. I'm on the East Coast, so the game started at 9. I wasn't gonna finish the game. It was too late, and they were already killing them. What was it, 136 to 100? Like, it was just, LaMarcus Aldridge, who was supposed to be the second best player on the Spurs team, isn't playing like the second best player on his team. He's not playing like the best player on the court right now for his team. He scored his first bucket in the second quarter. Man, it's just unacceptable, man. It's just, he's got to step up. Popovich told him, Popovich called him out too, and he just got to step up. But it's tough to see this series going beyond 4 games if Kawhi Leonard doesn't play. And even if he does play, it's questionable on how he is when he plays. Like, is he gonna really make an impact? So it's gonna. We all know the Warriors are gonna win the series. Last night's game was just, you could really see the difference between the Spurs with Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs without. This Spurs team is a completely different team without Kawhi Leonard. Maybe he could be the MVP. Look at that. He's probably the most valuable player to his team. If they're looking like that. You look at other teams and other guys, other MVP candidates. The only other one I can think of is Russell Westbrook. That makes that big of a difference on his team. Because you take Russell Westbrook's squad and take Russell Westbrook off his team doesn't even make the playoffs, not even close. You take James Harden's team, you take him out of it, they still make the playoffs. They'd still be like an 8 seed, 7 seed, something like that. And then you got, the other guy, King James, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I know everybody loves him, but he's not up to Michael Jordan standards. That's all I'm saying. He's one of the greatest of all time. He's not up to Michael Jordan standards. I don't care what anybody says, and I got a friend of mine who wants to argue this. So I'll get him on the show, and we'll argue about it, and I'll state my facts then. I'll state my points then. But anyways, LeBron James, take him off the Cavs. You still got Kyrie and Love, which is still a pretty good team. And other guys that you got there too, with Tristan Thompson and all those other guys. You still got a decent team that's definitely going to make the playoffs. Maybe more middle of the pack, maybe still top end team, top 4, top 5. I definitely believe though top 4 indeed. In the East, especially in the East, probably wouldn't be able to beat the Raptors maybe. But again, they'll be able to take care of the Pacers easily as well, still without LeBron James and things like that. So those are the candidates that are MVP candidates, and think about the impact that they have on their teams. And the only 2 I can think of are Kawhi. It's just more imminent now that when you watch the Spurs now and Russell Westbrook, because you just know, without Russell Westbrook tries to do everything. He does everything for that team, and so it's all a matter of getting him some help. Maybe Blake Griffin in the offseason? I don't know. But let's move on to tonight's game, Celtics Cavaliers. I think the Celtics can steal this one. Steal it. Why are we talking about like they're the underdogs? They were the number 1 seed in the East. We should be talking about them like they're the best team in the East, because they were the number 1 seed. Let's not get that miscued there, because the Cavaliers got LeBron James and they swept 2 series in a row. They also played the Raptors and the Pacers. I do believe Celtics will win game 1. It sucks to call them underdogs. We're the number 1. They're the number 1 seed. They're the ones that should be like, we're the best team. But again, Cleveland's still the defending champion. So, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Celtics going to win for the simple fact is Cavaliers haven't played 2 weeks, 15, 16 days, something like that. It's been a little while since this, so they probably kind of rusty. They're a little rusty. They haven't played in a little while. So it's gonna take them time to get back into rhythm, back into things, and all that. And the Celtics gonna come in, riding high off that win, carry some momentum into the game. Hopefully, if they start off slow like they did in the first two games of the first two series. The first two against the Bulls, Rondo was killing them. Like, if Rondo doesn't go down, we might be talking about something totally different. But you also think about they started off going down by 20 points or something like that against the Wizards. The first two games, still came back and won. So I mean, if it continues the pattern, they're not going to be able to do that against the Cavaliers. Regardless of how flat the Cavaliers may get, you cannot let the Cavaliers, you cannot start off slow like that. You got to get on it, ride that momentum, and start fast and finish fast. It's the only way you're going to be able to beat this Cavs team in game one. And I think they'll win more than one game. They got home court advantage. I'm thinking more of a 4-2 series, but if they can show something, they can get on a roll here. Maybe Kelly Olynyk can pull a Zaza Pachulia, put his leg under LeBron James, take him out of the equation, and maybe you got the Celtics going to the finals. I don't know, but other than that, I don't really see the Celtics really beating them. But again, they are the number one seed for a reason. They played phenomenally in the regular season, so let's stop looking at them as underdogs, as equal competitors at that point. Because they're the number one seed, but at the same time, Cleveland's the defending champs. So it should be a good little matchup. I mean, Celtics will always keep them competitive. They got a good heart over there. They'll keep it nice and competitive, and they'll ride it out until the end. But ultimately, I believe that the Cleveland will win in the end. Celtics win tonight. So that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.